Hello everyone, I am Violetta Cedeno, and today I'll be talking to you about how technology has been detrimental to our society and how it has set us back. So I'm just going to be giving you some background information on why technology is so harmful to us. So I'm one of the last generations to experience going outside, riding my bike, playing tag, and experiencing excruciating pain when scraping my legs. Even to this day, I still have some gnarly scars on my knees because of the countless times that I would fall off my bike or fall on the pavement. And I guess that's a good indicator of me having a good childhood, I guess. But kids these days, they're not experiencing that. They're spending most of their time inside. They get tablets and iPads at the age of 3, and they're playing video games, they're watching YouTube videos, and just making TikToks, and they're just watching their life pass by them. And we have also gotten lazier with technology as we rely heavily on it, and it's affected the way we communicate with others, and it's developed social anxiety in many. And the lack of the communication with the outside world has made a significant impact in the way we go out for interviews and network with people, and just basically just communicating with everyone. And technology has done us harm, and here are some reasons on how it can be damaging to the society. So my first argument is that technology has restricted us from going outside and just getting some good old vitamin D. And people prefer to stay locked in their houses and watching television, playing video games, making TikToks and stuff like that. And this not only has a negative effect on the way we communicate, but it's restricted us from learning about ourselves and what hobbies or interests that we might like. So, for instance, I wouldn't have known that I had an interest in playing softball or swimming if it wasn't for spending time outside and not using technology as much when I was younger. You know, I really enjoyed playing softball, and I played in high school, and I wouldn't have known that if, again, I didn't play outside and hang out with my cousins or neighbors and stuff like that. And here's another reason as to why technology can be dangerous to this society or humanity. And technology has only made us lazier by hindering us from doing simple tasks. And according to Dominique Jackson, she states, there was once a time when if you didn't know how to do something, you had to either know someone that knew how to do it or try to figure it out and mess it up until you got it right. So we now rely heavily on technology, and it's made us so lazy. We even just go straight to Google whenever we have a question. We don't even want to open a book anymore and find out the traditional way. We can't even clean by ourselves because we now have vacuum robots to do it for us. Even when it comes to running errands, we now have applications that allow us to communicate with others to run our errands for us. And like I said before, it's prevented us from, doing things the traditional way, like reading books. And people don't want to take the time to read a book and just educate themselves on something different. They want speedy and quick answers, and Google is that resource. So this leads me to my last and final argument and how technology is harmful to our society. And technology has developed social anxiety in many because of the lack of face-to-face communication with many. And according to Forrest Bronson, he states, our social skills aren't as highly developed when compared to those who spend more time out in the world face-to-face with people. Our abilities to pick up on social cues and body language dwindle, which leads to more miscommunication. So this proves how we've forgotten how to even communicate. We don't even know how to pick up on nonverbal communication because we spend our time inside on FaceTime, text messaging, Snapchat, social media and stuff like that, and we're not getting as much time communicating with others face to face. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people. I get social anxiety when I have to talk to coworkers or even to my boss, or even when I have to go in for an interview. Even to this day, I do not like the idea of networking. I get so nervous when I even think about it, but that just proves my point exactly. So this just highlights another reason in how technology has just harmed humanity. So I'd just like to reiterate that technology has only been detrimental to our society and how it set us back. Technology has restricted us from going outside and getting some good old vitamin D, and finding about interests or hobbies that we might enjoy outside. It has also made us lazier by hindering us from carrying out simple tasks. We have vacuum robots and stuff like that. I even knew somebody in college who didn't even know how to wash dishes and stuff like that. I don't know. But and it has also developed social anxiety due to the lack of face-to-face communication. A lot of people are on Snapchat, they're on social media, they're on FaceTime, they're text messaging, and they're not really getting that one-on-one communication. And we need to remember that we have survived with technology before. And even though it has made things convenient and easier, we can lose those traditional ways of doing things like reading books and stuff like that. And as a humanity, we thrive on creating bonds and relationships. And hopefully we can go back to the good old days of going outside, being active, and hopefully maybe we can limit the amount of time we use technology and social media and stuff like that. And yeah.